So I was in the shower yesterday.
Gross.
And this is what I wrote while I was in the shower.
On the slopes of Vermont is where I found the corpse of your grandmother's brother's friend. On the slopes of Vermont is where I found the corpse of your grandmother's brother's friend. On the slopes of Vermont is where I found the corpse of your grandmother's brother's friend. On the slopes of Vermont is where I found the corpse of your grandmother's brother's friend.
The best part about that is you don't have to worry about somebody claiming the copyright. Yet.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Action with Corbin.
I'm Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, more juicy content. They go versus Patreon, 12 to come, look button. Welcome back. Today we got a Coke Studios Barat.
Yay!
Here we go. Read this.
This is a song composed and orchestrated by Santhosh Narayanan, sung by Jayamoorthy. A silver voice captures a fisherman's heart, while Dabzee from Malayalam rap brings raw power with bold, high-energy rap. Novala is a song that captures the struggle, the strength, and the celebration of the sea's bravest. So his song is about fishermen, and cradled by the ocean's lullaby, and nurtured by her embrace. Novala, which means doesn't hurt in Tamil, emerges as the anthem of the sea and its people. It carries the courage, resilience, and emotions of the fishermen, turning their untold stories into song. They stand undeterred through storms and sorrows, humble through joy, and steadfast when the world turns away. Like boats that move fearlessly against the tide, their spirit
Gandalf
finds a voice in Novala.
It's like Gandalf telling a story.
It did.
Here we go.
FC26.
Fool of a Duke. Bilbo Baggins.
Book Studio Bharat, Season 3. Subscribe now.
I always think of Anakin when I see sand.
Whoa, how'd they do that?
Feels like the opening to the Disney Christmas Carol.
துடுப்புக்கு சொன்னபடி ஆடுது ஏலே நல்லாயிடும் நம்ம நிலமையும் போகணும் ஏலேலே மின்னல் மழை வானிடிச்சும் வந்த புயல் நீரடிச்சும் எப்படியும் சின்ன கரை வரும் போகணும் ஏலேலே அடிப்பட்டது பட்டது நோவல அந்த காயம் ஏது நோவல இந்த வாழ்க்கை ஒன்றும் நோவலடு நினைச்சதும் வந்திரும் இல்ல நம்பிக்கை வச்சா நம்மளை விட்டது சேர்ந்திடும் தன்னால ஏ பாரம் வந்தாலும் எங்க தோள் ஒன்னும் நோவல.
This kind of feels like what it would sound like if you cut open Yogi Babu. Feels like the score to his life. I don't know why, that's all I'm thinking about is Yogi Babu.
ஏ காத்து சாலே லாலேலோ
How sting of you. That was very interesting.
வெறும் வறுமையீடாக எங்க வயிறும் சூடாக வழி நடத்து ஆளாக வலி கடந்து தானாக மன இருக்கும் மேலாக துக்கம் சோலையும் கீழாக
சகித்தி கட்டலாம் பட்டம் பொல்லிக்கணும் பெருச்சுட்டி கூட்டணும் கட்டத்து பாட்டணும் மனநீட்டி கட்டணும் கரை காட்டி பாயணும் பெருதானும் புதையானும் பதியானும் புதையானும் காட்டது புக்கு கண்டிட்டும் கூட்டிட்டும் வந்துட்டு கண்டிட்டு கண்டிட்டு வைக்கிண்டும் முக்கிலும் முக்கிலும் மட்டிட்டு தட்டிட்டு 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 நாக்கிலே நோக்கிலே வாக்கிலே நக்கின்னு நாவிൻ്റെ கோലിலே കടലിടുക്ക് കാണ് കൂട്ടനെറിഞ്ഞ് കൂട്ടണ കൂറ് മനമെറിഞ്ഞ് കാട്ടണ കേലി ഇത് കാട്ടത് കാട്ടണ തേര് വേലിയിറക്കിനെ നോക്കി അതിൽ പങ്കായ മെറ്റിയ നോക്കി പിന്നെ നാടു കടലിനെ നോക്കി ചിരി ചിരിച്ചൊരു പൂപ്പ് കടല
பல நூறா வந்தாலும் அடியானா வந்தாலும்
Cha-le-la-le-lo.
What a fun song. What a happy song.
Also, I like the setting for this as well.
Me too.
Since they're starting to do more music videos, I like the setting of this one better than some of the other ones. Since they're sort of that new kind of, instead of just filming them
Right. Live.
which I still do prefer. But,
Me too. I wish it was back to the old just give it to me live.
Granted, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
they're clearly going in this direction, which is fine.
That's fine.
But I liked it. I thought the song was really catchy and fun.
Yes.
That was great. And the music video was a lot of fun. What do you think?
A lot of fun. That moment when I said, how very Sting of you, it went into a completely different key for a moment in this musical interlude, which is exactly what Sting does in Englishman in New York. There's this moment where he just breaks out and it's a completely change of feel in the song, not key necessarily. But he also does that. He has a tendency sometimes to do something in a completely different key and manage to bring you back into the original key in a fun way, which is very excellent musicianship. But I thought that was just, man, and helps that I love the beach so much. So anything where you're centering yourself on the beach and the ocean, I'm in. That was fun. But I'm with you. I one of my favorite things, and it was yours too, about Coke Studio, was when it originally was just presenting the magnificence and elevative artistry of musicians doing their stuff live. Because then you're not just impressed with the song, you're impressed with the quality of the musicianship, which this is obviously, it takes great musicianship, but this could all be fixed in post versus the rawness of artistry just live. I miss that with Coke Studios.
Granted, even with that other one, it was still
It was
fixed in
still,
post.
correct. They still fixed some stuff in post.
Even though they filmed it live.
Correct.
They still, it wasn't
Correct.
it wasn't the live audio you were hearing.
Correct.
But it was just it was an authentic feel, and it was really nice.
I agree. But this was great.
That was really nice. I actually met. I was at some like South Asian market a couple weeks ago. Because a friend of mine was serving food there, and we went down to support them. And there was a guy that I met who made a documentary about the origins of Coke Studios.
Oh,
He made the Pakistan,
the Pakistani version.
because that's the original, is the Pakistani version. And because at first I overheard him and I thought he was associated with Coke Studios,
Right.
And so I was like,
Very intriguing.
"Excuse me, sir."
Could I have your ear for a moment?
But apparently he's a filmmaker that made a documentary about the origin of that original Coke Studio. I didn't see it or anything. I just thought it was interesting. Just a little tidbit of information for you.
Yep. We love the tidbits.
Oh, I love the titties and the bits.
Yeah, the tidbits.
Anyways, let us know what the Coke Studios we should react to down below.